My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire for the daily challenge for the 22nd of June 2020. The characters are silent. We also have access to the colorless cards. We're going to be doing a draft at the start of the run, and Midas enemies drop 20% more gold, but I can no longer smith at rest site. So I got to keep in mind while I'm doing this draft that none of these cards can be upgraded in a normal way. Oh, I really want to go for Infinite Blades. I'm doing it. Terra. I'll take a reflex. I'm gonna take that actually like speculatively there. Sucker Punch. Probably a dodge and roll now. Crippling Cloud has a lot of defense, but it's also poison, and I don't want poison. Not necessarily. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't want the Terror and the Infinite Blades. Sure, Crippling Cloud. Panic Button, Flying Knee Slice. We are light on defense. Take a discovery, possibly to discover some defense, I guess. Bane. Jack of all trades. Cloak and Dagger, thank you. Well-laid plan so we can hold a defend for the right turn. Acrobatics is really good here. Blade Dance, dodge and roll. Okay, yeah, our defense suite is really poor. What we're going to want is a... What are we going to want? Early access to footworks, I guess? Some decks would be very, very handy here. Okay. Should be okay on next turn already. Easy. Energy pot as well as... Yeah, I'll take a dramatic entrance. I like a good dramatic opening hand. Acrobatics, and it drops the reflex. Is always great there. Had to change my plan when I saw the Terror there. Crippling Cloud? Yes, because there's a dodge and roll still left in the deck, and Crippling Cloud dodge and roll is actually a really good turn here. Okay. Okay. Good Hand of Greed. And we can even set up and use it. Fruit Juice for some extra max HP. I'll take an Escape Land because I am desperate for defense. And I am just hoping that the Escape Land does it. We'll take a Sling of Courage here. As well as another Acrobatics. Should make the upcoming Elite significantly easier for us. Dodge and roll and Cloak and Dagger here. It's very, very unlikely I get to full defense on turns like that, and yet. Alright. Easy fight. Cloak and Dagger for the defense. Yeah, I'm pretty committed to Shivs right now, which is what I was trying to do. I like the Shivs. Big fan. I don't want to run into it as a strategy rather than shy away from picking it up. Alright, it's Jack of all trades and... should have done that earlier. Enlightenment would have worked. We don't have another Jack of all trades in the deck, so we have no reason not to just end the turn and let him die. Another Jack of all trades has a possibility of giving us... Alright, another dodge and roll. Please find some footworks. It'd be really big. Footworks. No, Wraithform works though. Get this turn completely free. Okay. Retain a Sucker Punch and go in for the kills. Yeah, probably in the next cycle at this point. Will Trace gives us Forethought. I'm going to put the Blade Dance on the bottom of the deck there. Yeah, because this dodge and roll is never really going to be impactful here. Dang. Was hoping for a significantly less defensive hand there. We should be fine from here on out, though. One down, two down. Don't need the extra defense next turn, so I'll just hold this. Yeah, we've got the kill. Nice. I figured we were going to be able to kill slightly faster than that, to be entirely honest with you, but still not as slow as it could have been. We play a lot of cards most turns with the Shivs. I'll take Panache. I like a good Panache or two. I'm not going to be able to upgrade anything there, so I may as well just not go. Cloak and Dagger and... Okay, cool. Now we're... Actually, no, we'll just kill you. Take no damage. Thought I was lining myself up to only take one. Having the Captain's Wheel is really good. Just take the kill instantly. It kind of supplements a lot of our block, and especially considering we're quite an aggressive deck, although we're also a setup deck. I don't know how we're an aggressive setup deck right now, but we are. It'll be very, very useful because we'll always hit that turn 3 and we'll pretty much always want to go all out on turn 3. Panache. Thank you, Jack of all trade. And fetch even more of them. Discovery for a corpse explosion. Corpse explosion. Bane. Hit. One more for the Panache to get the kills. Thank you. Leg sweep. Super valuable as much as I want that finisher for elites. Leg sweep is a giant defense that I can't really turn down. Alright. Think that one had to go. And should I go for the kill here? No, I'll just take the defense. Another power potion could be very important for getting us through some of the bosses that we would have a lot more difficulty with. Hexaghost in particular comes to mind. Crippling Cloud for the double weak here, I actually think. Great. Also sets up for the Bane. Not something I was actually considering at the time, but definitely relevant. In fact, it's the only reason we got the kills. Second Panache. Okay, I know what we're doing now. We're a Shiv deck that triggers Panache a bunch of times. So we're a setup Shiv deck as well. Alright, I'm going to hold on to... Oh, hang on. I'm going to hold on to Acrobatics because we've got those 2 Panaches in the deck. And they're 0 cost, so we shouldn't have that difficult of a time drawing to them if we use things like this. Start of your turn, draw a card and discard a card. That'll help make sure that we have hands constantly that trigger Panache. Drop the Infinite Blades, we go Panache, Terror. There we go. Hold the leg sweep for a giant defend turn coming up. I also like that we can just get the extra draw from the discard there. Nice. So with that, we won't need to play a dodge and roll that turn, thankfully. Let's hold a Cloak and Dagger though. No reason to hold to dodge and roll because obviously the enemy's not attacking the turn after next. never mind. Easy kill with the Bane. Snecko Skull. Whenever you apply poison, apply 1 additional poison. We just don't have that much poison application in the deck is the thing. Really wish I had the ability to upgrade the Shiv cards. That is one thing that I said I was going to keep in mind as I was doing the unit draft, and then did not keep in mind as I did the unit draft. Unfortunately. Well laid, nice. I'll hold the Shiv. But I didn't keep in mind that Shiv cards, like, a lot of their value is tied up in getting that upgrade. Okay, good. I'm gonna hold the Shiv and again let the panic button cycle. We should be able to put him down this turn. Actually, not only should we be able to, we will be able to. Not only will we be able to, we'll be able to do it easily. 1, 2, 3, and then do it again. Just for fun the second time. Still perfect in this fight. Leg sweep, panic button. We'll get the kill. It's fine. Honestly, just bouncing blast next turn is enough. Alright. Apotheosis me. I really, really, really want some upgrades. Colorless cards can give us those upgrades. Take a tools of the trade there, I guess. Sacred Bark. You can no longer smith at rest sites. I already couldn't do that. I'll take the fusion hammer, thank you. What else have we got here? We've got an opening with a very early shop. This was a very late shop. I want rests after elites. Rest before obviously don't get us upgrades anymore. Discovery finds... Yes. Deadly poison, unfortunately. Oh, God, I should have gone for that first. Well, I mean, Discovery does go first as well, but I just shouldn't have played the Deadly Poison and the Leg Sweep first. Because Discovery is also a, you could consider it a card draw effect. And obviously you want to do those first so you have the largest amount of information going into your next turn. Okay, and 1, 2, yeah, 2 more. We've got them. Prepared's not an awful way of triggering the Panache, but I also still don't want to do it. We have a lot of draw in this deck already. Cultist Potion seems important. There are some elite fights I really need a little bit of extra help with, and Pen Nib isn't going to be it because we have very small attacks in this deck. Draw? Semi-draw? Predator seems really nice here. 1, 2, you're on the ground. 1, 2, now you're on the ground. And I'm just going to go for the Flying Knee. Kind of even out all of their health so that they're equally susceptible to AoE effects like Panache. Speaking of Panache. Secret. Get the Blade Dance. Okay. Easy. It's also Cloak and Dagger. Knock you onto the ground. And Acrobatics through a Reflex. And 2 more cards cast. Okay, well laid. Panache. Get the kill without using the Pen Nib there. Distraction is just 2 cards for free. Noxious Fumes would be too slow. We want to go a lot faster with our kills than Noxious Fumes will allow us. Footwork. Been asking for us this whole time. Might as well take them when they're offered. Quite the shop. Start of combat, each fighter... Sorry, apply 4 poison to all enemies. Not bad. There are a fair few garbage cards in this deck at this point as well. But honestly, none that I am hastening to remove. There's no rush about it, you know? Acrobatics through the... should I dupe pot the dramatic? I think so. I think ending this fight as quickly as I can is pretty dire. So I've got 16 more damage I can direct towards someone. No, I'm gonna go for the blocks. Couldn't have gotten a kill. Discovery finds nightmare. Guess I'll find unload. Unload. We're one short on being able to kill the backliner with the unload there. Fine. Panache, Panache, well laid. Yeah, fine. Easy kill. Happy Flower as well as another escape plan. Yeah, this is just a Panache deck. He's hoping we don't see the Fun Ruiner on the next floor. Fun Ruiner in particular obviously would be the Time Eater for us. Just would not be a good time. Okay, we have Bane. Do we have another attack? No? That's unfortunate. Bane would have been a really good target for a pen nib. Okay. Oh. Easiest decision of my life. Blade Dance as well? Hell yeah. Fine. We'll waste the pen nib. I just don't want to draw, like, completely choke on the draw. Mayhem. What cards could it play that I wouldn't want it to play? It could play any of the discard cards and discard the wrong one. So that's why I don't necessarily want it. I'll take the Piercing Wail for defense, though. It's a large amount of AoE defense. Not many things in the game can do that. Toxic Egg. Okay, we will finally have some of those cards upgraded. We should probably be able to take out this event, right? Right? I'm gonna try it regardless. We have a lot of skills in the deck. It's just, I think, also we kill surprisingly fast. Also, it'll be considered an elite fight for the sake of the Sling of Courage, so the extra 2 strength will definitely help us along. We can also just, you know, pop out any of the potions if it seems like we desperately need the extra help, right? Alright. Let's go for it. Infinite Blades actually does seem pretty good here. Drop that dodge and roll. Phantasmal Killer. Okay. Okay. Do I wait until next turn before I attack with anything? I can't, because I don't have that many attacks in the deck. It would be double damage, but it wouldn't be as much damage as just throwing away the dramatic entrance right now. Also, that would have prevented me from also throwing out the Swift Strike this turn. Good. Definitely leg sweep the backliner. That's still worth. We actually also get to full defend. We're gonna perfect this fight. Well, no. We took damage on turn 1, right? We took 1 damage. Yeah, we're not gonna perfect the fight. Cloak and Dagger pre-upgraded. Gotta love that. Gambling chip. At the start of each combat, discard any number of cards and then draw that many, as well as if your HP is out of below 50% in combat, heal for 12 HP. Don't need a fear potion. Upgrade a specific card in the deck. I like that. I want all these Panaches upgraded. Okay. I like that Bane already does damage from turn 1 because of the Twisted Funnel. I think we have to do setup for the first turn here. I also don't think we use well-laid plans. I love it, Secret Weapon. We have 22 cards left in the deck and Secret Weapon's like, I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing in there. I would know. Surely there would be an attack in and amongst 22 cards in a deck. There virtually has to be. Alright. Infinite Blades, show them what you're worth. So, ooh, 1 Panache, 2 Panache. Another Panache? Another Panache? Draw to a Panache? I'm gonna go Blade Dance here. Yeah, because I was pretty sure I had the ability to go for both Panaches 2 times that turn. And then 1 more time this turn. Eternal Feather, accuracy, but it's up against Backflip. I need the defense too much. Too much to turn it down there. We'll go for the shop at the end here as well. Sucker Punch. As much as I want to weaken, is Sucker Punch the way that I want to do it? Ugh. Weird series of draws there. Yeah, I think I've got to Sucker Punch to get any defense here, basically. Ow. Panache. Oh, wait, we just... Easy. I love it when it's as simple as just play out the whole hand. One big poison stab. And I'll throw it with a... throw out a couple extra shivs at the very end there for incrementing the pen nib, Dex Potion, Backflip. Dex Potion? I think we ultimately win fights, so it should have been instead of the Shiv. No, should it have been instead of the Shiv? Because, like, in the long term, we ultimately win fights. It's the short term that really threatens us, and that's when the Cunning Potion is best. 3 Shivs in the opening hand, obviously. Cloak and Dagger, obviously. Blade Dance, obvious. I don't want 50% of my Shivs to go back into the draw pile, though. Please, and thank you. I'll give myself something to do at rest sites by taking that shovel. Get a potion belt for 2 extra potion slots that I'm not going to be using for the moment. Honestly, I'm probably just going to use this whole turn for setup. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jack of all trades finds. Back to first. Thingy head. Whoops. I know what that should have been. It's Crippling Cloud back to the top of the deck so I can weaken all of them next turn, but never mind, I have the ability to retain. It's all good. Can't believe I forgot that. But now I want the Cloak and Dagger instead, because now I'm thinking I have a Panache out. I have 2 Panaches out, in fact. Might as well capitalize on that. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hold a Terror here. We've got the extra block for this turn already. Terra, acrobatics through a reflex. We'll use a panache just to increment as well. Also, the panache kind of just counts the count of the previous panaches as its own, which is really, really nice. We'll take the discovery here because it's a card that gives us a card, so it's 2 cards value for the price of 1 in hand. I guess I'll just take the Endless Agony here. Bang. Sure, let's throw out the extra damage there. And then play 2 more low-cost cards. That's another perfect. Remarkable. I don't know what made me click that instantly, but I was like, oh, this is, yeah, right. This is the button. Never mind. I can't even get the previous one back. That's fine. Attacks that deal, attacks that cost 0 deal 4 additional, attacks that cost 0 deal 4 additional damage. There we go. Just straight up skip the card at the end of that boss. Who needs it? It's just a hard flex. That's all it is. Definitely Panache. I'm obviously going to be doubling the damage of the dramatic entrance here. One, two, three. Double everything. 1, 2, 3. Great. Calculated gamble, concentrate, quick slash. Don't think we need any of those. I'll hit an early shot. We have a lot of money. It's another footwork. Footwork, dodge and roll. Fine. Take a discovery as well. I'm also going to take a ghost in a jar for just saving myself in awful situations. I'm not really going for score here, but a little bit I kind of am. Only because it kind of ended up working. Panache, panache. Heck, we'll even throw out a crippling cloud. Dodge and roll so I can blade dance. It's fine. I only have to attack that one because the one in the back actually just dies to its poison before it could ever attack me. Pre-upgraded Bane. It is Time Eater, so I'm going to need larger single impact cards, so I'll take it. Being able to just cycle your whole opening hand is so good. I am going to go for the setup here. Well, acrobatics through the reflex, because that's far more draw overall. Bane should probably be our double damaged card. No, we'll take backflip just in case you do your giant hit this turn. Okay, never mind. Because it's still good even if you don't do your giant hit this turn, so I'm okay. Alright. We do have double damage on the Bane now. A decent amount of poison out there. We'll hold the Blade Dance because your next attack is nothing. See? One escape plan, 2 more Blade Dances, and that's all the damage we were looking for. It feels like I'm probably going to need the Ghost in a Jar to pull my feet out of the fire. In the heart fight, not the heart fight, the other fight that ain't the heart fight. I'm gonna drop the liquid memories actually for the extra decks there. Time Eater, there we go. It's just about as dangerous as the heart would be for us. Ooh, Adrenaline. That's a lot more cards played, thank you. Apotheosis, everything, and then just easiest win. Do I need weakness in the deck that much? I do. Gremlin Horn. Whenever an enemy dies, gain an energy and draw a card. Huge pickup for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more opportunities to pick up cards. So unless I can pick up 2 cards in this space, I'm not going to get to 50. That's fine. Again, that wasn't actually the primary consideration. It's just a secondary concern that might be nice, you know. Wouldn't have turned my nose up at getting the highest score. It's not essential. All right. Get a magnetic, colorless card every turn from magnetism there. Blind easily, and then pop out both defense. Definitely going to make sure that we finish this off with a hand of greed. Regardless of whether or not it's necessary. It'll still be fun. No, that's too much damage to turn down. I was committed to it for an extremely short period of time. I mean, I could cycle back to it still. It's not beyond the realm of possibility. God, I do not like this turn, though. Oof. Real stinker of a turn right there. Just not much defense to be found. Bag of marbles. Mind blast as well. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dex. Yeah. This was, weirdly, relic-wise, a Shiv and Panache deck. While the enemy is really weak, I'm going to want to do my setup. I keep the Mind Blast here because it basically means the enemy does no damage this turn, so I get as much time as possible to just search. Then Discovery could find us another one. It might still. It doesn't. Okay. Let's hold... probably Leg Sweep. Need a little bit of weakness. Panache, Infinite Blades, Blade Dance, throw those 2 out, and then Bane. Can I hold the Leg Sweep still? Yes. So we will. Especially for the last 2 turns, pitching in this weakness is really nice. Alright. Pop a giant transmutation there. And it made the Leg Sweep cost 0. Lovely. Keep it in play on a later turn still. This turn almost certainly. And in fact we will. It's hard to imagine I'm not going to be well defended next turn. Or at least well defended as a result of being able to do a ridiculous amount of damage to the sentient with all of our setup already accomplished. Great, that'll do. Managed to hold on to the pendant for the next combat. Strength potion. How many dodge and rolls do I have now? Is it a collector's? It is a collector's. I could have taken Tactician, but I don't think I need the extra energy as much. I do have, like, 2 acrobatics in the deck. I could use the extra. I should have taken Tactician. I was too quick of a pick right there. I am definitely going full aggro this turn. Preserved insect for the last combat. We have a preserved insect, finally. Hold on those. For the last elite combat, that is. Again, I think I'm going pretty much all out on this one. Yeah, I'm willing to take this damage. Rather than waste a bunch of damage on killing the Orb Walker in the back line. Makes it way easier to polish off the fight. There we go. Ginger, regen potion. I'm gonna take a quick slash. Do we go straight for the Nemesis here as well? Having the Mind Blast as well as vulnerability on turn 1 makes that like a much more common, much more commonly correct proposition. I think we hold. None of those. None of those for me, thank you. We can double the damage on that Mind Blast, and we can also throw... Yeah, we'll throw out the Terror this turn as well. Great, it'll be fine. 1, 2, Mind Blast. Shiv that. Neat. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't think your Panache is actually even going to save you here. Your Panache, sorry, your big attack. I mean, I was just saying Panache at the time. Got all confused. And discovery on discovery on discovery on Storm of Steel on Shiv. Dang, not enough to get the pendant back up. Alright, dig up a random relic. We get the Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Okay, this opening turn is going to be real weird. Let's drink all of our buffs. I think we should probably do setup, honestly. Like, I just do not think that we have the ability to knock the enemy out of the park with a Mind Blast. But I also do think we should probably hold and play that Mind Blast. Okay. Panache. Let's look at the potion. I obviously want the After Image or Envenom. I think defense is our problem. After Image. I think damage is our problem in Venom. Okay, we're basically full advantage for this turn. 1, 2. Right, you get 2 strength, you go to 9, then I take damage again. Damn it. Nope. Not letting that happen. I think the amount of decks that I have at this point means that it's just not going to be a concern for us. I'd be really, really, really surprised were it. One, 2, 3. Can I kill this turn is the key question. If not, and not, footwork, defend extra for next turn, and then play dance, get as close as I can. Alright. Choose a card to discard, reflex obviously. Yikes! No draw, no defense in the hand? Thank you, acrobatics. Yikes! Yeah. We actually ended up taking damage. I mean, there's a lot of defensive setup on the bottom of the deck, but there's also weak. I mean, this was expensive weak, and I already had a weak in my hand, right? This was defend and weak, defend. I guess I had been past a lot of my defensive cards. I was kind of just assuming that I still had a decent amount of defense left in the deck. Alright, well, we're not going to perfect this one. It's an utter shame. Wonder if that's going to actually end up being relevant, or if we're going to be far enough away from the leaderboard that it wouldn't really matter anyway. Work. 12 decks just ain't enough. I mean, I only had 8 at the time. Still. I like the Hand of Greed. I just don't know if this one's going to get a kill. It certainly contributed. 1249, 1349, I think was the front page. Wasn't it? 1349? Yeah, it would have been. Dang it. 3 damage kept us out of that front page. Instead, it threw us onto the second. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. Bit of a weird one. For the moment, hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. That's been Slay the Spire. There's a playlist in the description down below with all my content on the game, past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next time.